Hello, my Geminis. Welcome to my channel. My name is Lauren. Thank you so much for joining me today. This is a general reading. Please take what resonates, leave the rest. If nothing resonates, just check back next time. We'll look at your moon and your rising signs. Okay, so Geminis, we're still in Mercury retrograde, but we did survive the full moon eclipse energies. Hopefully you are doing well, working through things that need to be worked on, processing what needs to be processed, etc., etc. Putting one foot in front of the other every day. It has definitely been pretty interesting for myself as a fellow sun sign Gemini. All right, so we're just gonna start with this deck, see what energy Spirit would like to bring forward to start this reading for my Geminis, please. We have empathy. I'm sorry. My cat's causing me havoc in my closet right now. Anyways, empathy. I am open to seeing both sides of the situation. So there's something that you're learning right now, that you're seeing someone else's point of view of a situation, which is really a very, if you're a straight Gemini, you know that you have the ability to see both sides, but there's something specific in your life that Spirit needs you to see as with empathy, okay? And it has to probably do with somebody else or a situation. It'll give you a better understanding of why the outcome was as it was, okay? The second card that came out was worry. I am learning that worry doesn't change an outcome, okay? So understanding both sides of the situation shouldn't put any weight on you. It shouldn't make you feel any less or any better than that person or that situation. It's just learning, right? So then you can do better next time. All right, so don't put that extra weight on your shoulders, on your heart, on your soul, okay? What else, Spirit, for Geminis, please? What other energy needs to come through? Thank you. We have fear. I realize that I am testing my resolve to live in the energy of love. Yeah, sometimes we have to face our own fears, things that scare us the most, to really, truly not only have empathy for ourselves and others, but really live in love, live in peace and harmony within ourselves. Interesting. Blame came out in reverse. I accept responsibility for my well-being. There's something that you still blame something on somebody. That may be another lesson for somebody here. And it may scare you to actually understand the truth of it all. And then we have courage in reverse with the final card. I find the inner strength to face fear with confidence. Yeah, sometimes, like, let's say it's a parental issue. We'll say this whole energy is about a parent, right? Trying to understand, as you become an adult and or a parent, then you begin to understand why your parents were the way they were in most cases. Sometimes there are situations where, we don't fully understand why they made those choices without hearing from them. And maybe you're in a situation like I am, where you can't actually have that conversation with them anymore. A, because you push them out of your life, and B, because they won't understand what you're asking. They'll just believe that you're blaming them for everything. You're pointing fingers. Very narcissistic energy, okay? Please know that Spirit puts you in that situation for a reason. We always have to believe that, as painful as it can be, as unfair as it can be, that you want to blame somebody else for your predicaments or how you are, how you acted, whether you knew it or not. Eventually, we have to take responsibility for our actions, especially as an adult. For myself, I take responsibility for myself from when I started working, like an actual job, maybe not babysitting, but when I started working at 15. And I'll be 35 on Sunday. So for the last 20 years, I take full responsibility for my actions. Whether I really knew what I was doing or understood why I was the way that I was, doesn't matter. I still made the choices. I was still conscious. I was still aware of what I was doing, okay? Find the courage to move forward from this energy. It no longer serves your higher purpose, right? That's why worry is here, okay? We have to understand that we cannot change what has happened to us or the things that we have done to ourselves and others. All we can do is look at it, understand it, accept it, and let it go and move on, okay? All right, let's move into tarot. Spirit, moving into tarot for my Geminis, please. Current energies, future energies. Thank you. We have the Ace of Wands. There's an opportunity on the horizon. very creative, and be very enthusiastic about it. Interesting, the Empress came out in reverse. We have the Moon. Knight of Wands. No, they're telling me it's supposed to be upright. Okay. They're like, no, turn it back around, All right. Six of Swords and the World. Bottom of the deck, overall energy, we have the Star, okay? You've been wishing for this opportunity. You've been wishing for this time to free yourself from things that no longer serve your higher purpose. Finding the courage to step outside of your comfort zone and expand. This is a good omen. Wishing upon a star, wish come true, okay? And here we go. We have the Ace of Wands, the Empress, and the Moon, okay? Yeah, there's an opportunity coming forward for you. Timeline, I'm not sure. Wand energy, it could be within days of within the retrograde or after the retrograde. It's interesting with the Empress and the Moon, and I'm seeing the Moon energy and with the Earth in her tummy as well. Something is being created deep within you, and you may not even realize it. Like, you've been doing all this healing, you may be taking trainings, or whatever your creative outlet is, whatever your purpose is in this life. You've been doing a lot of work to be able to help people in that area, whether that's energy healing, tarot reading, holistic healing, therapy in some sense, etc. And it's very natural, holistic type of healing, right? Let's clarify. I'm very curious. So something you've been holding on to, very close to the chest, I'm feeling. You've been nurturing it just for yourself right now. I'm getting very good vibes here. Yeah, you've been working on it simultaneously with something else. Maybe you've had to work a different job just to keep the lights on, while you've been trying to figure all of this out. I'm kind of nervous about showing people what you want to do. Oh my gosh, I'm literally like, I find it so funny. Some of these readings, I feel like I should be listening to my own advice because I'm actually in the same boat right now. But you're really nervous that you're kind of in that energy right now. It's just transition energy. I'm wondering if it's gonna work, if it's really gonna if your wishes are gonna come true, if you're really gonna be whatever it is that you truly want to be, and that you're gonna be able to make money. I'm getting this energy, and I could definitely relate to this of if you were raised by parents like mine, like they were told and we were told that, because I have boomers for parents, that anything you did on your own, or anything like creatively or artistically, just they shat on it, which is ironic because they were always really supportive of whatever we wanted to do. Not that they, anyways. But I hope that makes sense. So it's kind of like there's an innate fear of, okay, I'm starting to connect the dots for you here. So there's a fear of showing what you truly want to do, and you blame them for the lack of courage because they were like, oh no, you have to work a 9 to 5, you got to be in corporate, or you have to work a service job and work yourself to the bone 60 hours a week to barely make ends meet. Like, you're supposed to go home exhausted. All this bullshit, right? That's not how life is supposed to be, and this is definitely a message for myself as well. I love that I'm kind of learning this with you guys right now. Okay. The future energies, we have the Knight of Wands, the Six of Swords, and the World. There may be somebody coming in. It could be a fire sign that's going to help you kind of boost your energy, boost your confidence, to help you walk away from this low vibrational energy that's holding you back, and help you complete the cycle of knowing that you can show yourself to the world, literally, that you can open yourself up. This could also be your own fiery energy if you have a fire sign in your top 3. I think my moon sign is a fire sign. It may be something you just clearing out that block, learning to show yourself that you are worthy. Okay, so we have 3 of Pentacles. There could be somebody you're working with yourself or with somebody else. Internally, you're trying to find the strength to not only help yourself, but also ask for help. So again, we're getting strong help here from somebody, okay? Spirit has been guiding you into this direction. We're going to pull that card out. Oh, look at that, 2 of Wands too. Planning and decisions. Yeah, you've definitely been planning to move in this direction. Trying to figure out how to make it happen. Again, there's going to be an opportunity that's going to come forward. This person's maybe offering you a job. This is really good. This is really good energy, Geminis. Let's go into the Spirits of Darkness and Light Divination deck. What spiritual energies are around Geminis, please? Fate. Your ancestors are trying to keep you on your fated journey, as well as your counterpart, okay? Spirit of connections and Spirit of Earth. Stay connected, stay grounded to your ancestors, to your person in the 5D. Stay grounded, okay? They're trying to help you. This energy is slowly dissipating. Zombie spirit, you don't want to be submissive. You don't want to feel empty or controlled by anybody else. That means that you are looking for being your own boss, and it's definitely in your journey. We have Spirit of Flocks and Spirit of Waters, and I found this really interesting. Part of you fears what other people are going to say, and we have to understand that we're not going to satisfy everybody. Okay, so take the time to keep building up your barriers, your emotions, really cleanse out that negative fear-based energy, and just don't worry about what other people say. And there's always going to be people that you're going to rival with. I mean, that's and that's a good thing, because we're not all meant to, there's not just supposed to be one teacher, there's not supposed to be one healer. We're not all attracted to one person, okay? You are protected, like deeply protected. Spirit of Gargoyle, Intimidation, Guardian, Protector. Yeah, you have a lot of guides around you, a lot of spirits. Your ancestors are constantly protecting you, guiding you. So don't fear about the choices that you make. You're going to be pointed in the right direction. If you feel like, okay, so some of you may feel like you're kind of in a rut right now. You feel like you're not really going anywhere. You're just kind of going through the motions. So Spirit of the Dummy, Weak Follower, and Clueless. In reality, this is a test right now. You're under a spell of the retrograde, Spirit of Enchantment, and it's supposed to give you perception, Spirit of the Giraffe, foresight. It's supposed to give you advantage to what is an advantage to work through whatever is coming up during this retrograde, so that you can face the rivals. You can face the negative comments. You can face it all, okay? Final messages, Spirit, for my Geminis, please. Yes, again, healthy boundaries, confirmation. Keep the good people close, the bad people far away. Remember, you can always block people on social media. You're definitely ascending. Feeling stuck came out in reverse, so you may not feel, you may not feel like you're doing anything, but you are spiritually ascending. Getting out of victim consciousness is something that definitely needs to be worked through for some of you. It will help you with your lost and found issues of the crossroads. It'll bring you back into balance and bring this opportunity forward, becoming one with the earth, with universe. Again, coming back to the ancestors and being grounded, Spirit of the Earth energy. Spend time outside if you can. This may be part of your dark night of the soul. Remember, it's not just one night, unfortunately. Kind of feel like I've been dipping in and out of mine for the last couple of years. Your dreams are showing you a new beginning. There's also signs and synchronicities that are trying to show themselves to you, letting you know that a new beginning is on the horizon, okay? Interesting. And my throat is really scratchy, okay? So definitely start speaking your truth, whether that is to yourself, to social media, to friends. Get it out. Whatever you're holding in, it needs to get out, okay? All right, my Geminis, this was enlightening for me. I hope it was for you. I hope it helps, and I will talk to you guys next week.